Good morning, YouTube. Today is Sunday, August 16th. It's about 8:30 a.m. I haven't done one of these little out and about videos in a while. I'm out here with Hannah. We're taking a little walk this morning. Thought I'd take you guys along for a couple minutes. You've already seen this park. This is Bender Park in Milwaukee. It's a beautiful day. We're out early because it's supposed to get hot again today, and I don't like to take Hannah out when it's too hot because she doesn't know how to stop. She just keeps going. I don't want her to get sick. So temperature right now is about 80. It's supposed to get up to low 90s, I believe, by noon. So thought we'd get out here a little bit early, get some sights in, and although it is early, it's probably a little bit too late to see any deer. They're usually out by 5 or 6 a.m. when sunrise hits, so I don't think we'll see any deer today. But you guys can see Hannah. Haven't had a video with her in a while, so she loves coming out here. This is her favorite place. Oh, here comes some people down the trail, so I better keep moving. Looks like there's a lady with two black labs, that looks like, coming up behind me, so it's so beautiful out here today. It's the lake is very, very calm. I don't know if you can tell from here, but there's a nice shimmery effect where the sun is reflecting off the water. It looks really nice out here today. She can see the people coming. There she goes. I don't think I'm gonna try not to get this lady on film because I know a lot of people don't like to be filmed. So oh, hold on guys, I'm gonna pause it for a second. Okay guys, I'm back. I just had to pause it for a second because Hannah was checking out her dogs and I didn't want to get them on camera. So they passed. They're up the trail a little ways up there now, and Hannah just likes to visit with other dogs. And you see my shadow, like Bigfoot walking around in the woods out here. I really enjoy days like this because here in Wisconsin it seems like we only get a few weeks of summer and then we get several months of winter. So days like this are priceless. I mean, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to pan one more time through here, just kind of show you the view of the lake. This is Lake Michigan. Pan to this right here is facing west, and this is just kind of like there's a tree line. There's a forest back in there, and you know, it really looks nice out here too during the fall when all the leaves start changing colors. It's really nice. I'll probably get some footage of that later for you guys, October-ish. Come on, Hannah. I'm waiting for her to bolt after a rabbit or something one of these times. She hasn't done it so far. I know she's very curious though. She likes to sniff everything, and one of these days she's gonna sniff in the weeds and scare a rabbit, and it'll be off to the races. I think she would probably catch a rabbit. She's pretty quick. She's 8 months old now. She'll be 9 months in on the 30th of this month. And she's growing up fast. I think she's probably as tall as she's going to get. She may fill out a little bit more. She just peed. I do, just so you guys know, hold on a second, I'll show you. I do carry a bag with me for when she goes number 2, so I am not one of those ignorant people that leave the shit laying all over the trails. I always do clean up after my dog. She looks like she's already pretty hot, so usually we'll do about a couple miles at least per day. But today we may only do maybe just 2, and then we'll turn around and go back. And we're not quite a mile in yet, so I started the video a little bit late. I didn't start it right when we started, so I think we were probably a good half mile in already before I started the video. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Hope you had a nice weekend. Football season has started. There's already been a couple preseason games. Had a chance to get tickets to the Packers-Saints game, which is a Saturday night in a couple weeks. But there was 4 tickets for $80 a piece, and I did not feel like shelling out $320 for a preseason game. I would rather take that money and put it on a regular season game. I usually go with my brother if we do go, so it's just the 2 of us. I don't need 4 tickets. I'd rather save that money and maybe just get 2 tickets and maybe go to the Bears game, or who knows. But if I ever do go, I'll get some footage for you guys. You can believe that. This is one of the abandoned roads. You guys have seen this before in some of my previous videos, for those of you who even watch these, which I don't think it's too many people that watch these, but for those of you who enjoy these videos, I like making these for you. So this one is this road is called Fitzsimmons Road. It really smells nice out here today. You can smell all these wildflowers. It almost smells like a perfume right now. It smells really good. See some of the tree lines back here. There are some pretty thick forests back there. There's no trails going back. Probably a lot of deer back in there. You can hear that buzzing in the background. It's a cicada. think when Hannah turns 2, I'm gonna get her another puppy. I'm gonna get her a little playmate. But I don't want to get one now because I want her still to be the puppy. If I get another puppy now, then she'll maybe get, not neglected, but you know what I mean. I want her to be the center of attention until she's about 2, and then I'm going to get her a little friend. I'm either going to get another boxer. I've had boxers all my life. This is my first Weimaraner here. Prior to her, I had 3 different boxers. I may get a boxer, or I may get a Vizsla. A Vizsla is another German breed, and they're very similar to a Weimaraner, only they're like a copper color, and they're a little bit smaller. But other than that, they almost look identical. They got the long snout and long legs, and very athletic dogs. They're good hunting dogs, although I am not a hunter. And I have nothing against hunters. A lot of people in my family do hunt. I live in Wisconsin. When you live in the north, in the area that I live, almost everybody is a hunter. I just never got into that. Now she's going to look for a mud puddle to stomp around in. Yeah, we see you. We can see you. I think I'll circle back around really quick and I'll give you guys one more view of the lake, and then I'll cut the video short here. Hope you guys enjoy this type of video. I'm kind of running out of ideas. I showed a Code Red DVD Blu-ray overview yesterday. I'm kind of running out of some ideas, guys, so maybe you can comment below, give me some ideas what you'd like to see from my channel. Even if I have to start recycling topics. I know I made some videos early on, a few months ago. I've only been making videos about 4 months now or so, something like that. And I'm starting to think about recycling some of the first topics that I've had, because not too many people watch those first few videos. But I was doing those comparison videos, but I kind of ran out of material right now at the moment. I'm waiting on a couple editions in the mail. So I'll be comparing The People Under the Stairs and Phantom of the Paradise. And there's one more. I can't really remember off the top of my head right now. There was one more movie. See those smokestacks in the background over here? That is the Oak Creek Power Plant. And it's a coal power plant. There you can kind of see the lake a little bit. We did not drift too far away from the lake. There are coyotes that live out here. I've seen packs of them before. But it has been several years since I've seen any coyotes, but they used to live like right back in here. And coyotes will never harm a human. Not unless they were really, really hungry, starving. They would never mess with a human, but they would, if there was a pack of them, they would try to take down one animal. Not a cloud in the sky either. Look at that. Just a gorgeous day today. Temperature is perfect. Hope the weather's good where you guys are at. Hope you're getting outside, getting some fresh air. I want to give a shout out to Sammy. I watched one of his videos this morning. He's kind of feeling a little bit down, I think. The only advice I can really give to you, Sammy, is don't take any of this too serious, man. It seems like you're trying too hard, maybe. And who cares what other people think? You know, I mean, you know who your good friends are on here, and guys like Parsnip Burger, Dean of DVD, Leroy Green. Those are all your true buddies, you know. And if they don't get a chance to comment on your videos, they'll come around to you, man. Don't take that too serious. And I'm not going to dwell too much on the topic, but I just hope you don't do anything foolish and quit Facebook completely. So, I mean Facebook, YouTube. Okay, I'm going to have to pan away here a little bit. The lady's coming back. So.
I saw her turn around. How old is she?
She's 8 months.
Oh, she's scared. She's scared. That's fine. We're just gonna tap.
Come on, Hannah.
Oh, that's good girl.
My dog's very timid. She gets a little bit timid around other dogs, but that's because when I take her to the dog park, all these dogs are jumping on her all the time. People don't train their dogs. So when they see, you know, another dog sees her, they just have the natural curiosity to want to play with her, but they climb all over her and jump on her. She don't like that. So okay, guys, maybe I should just cut it off here. I don't have a whole lot to say. And on the way back, I'll just kind of I'll show you a view of the lake again, and I'll close the video at that time, and I'll see you soon. Before I show you guys the lake, I just wanted to kind of show you a little area where they used to have military testing. Not really military testing, but they had military bases out here. Military training is the word I was looking for. And they used to have, in this little area here, they used to have a lot of different military buildings, and now it's kind of a decrepit ruin. There's no wall standing anymore, but you can see where some of the foundation work was here. And this was probably back in the 1940s, like right around in the World War II era. They had some buildings at one time out here where they had military personnel stationed, and they had training and stuff like that. You can see some of the old tile work. Sorry about my big shadow. What's up, YouTube? You can see there's different foundations, and I know some people like to see the ruins of old buildings, and I wish I had more information about it. That's about the extent of what I know about it, though. There was buildings out here in the 40s, and it was military. There's not much out here anymore. This is just pretty much all taken over by nature now, which is nice. It's nice to come out here. There's a lot of privacy out here. Once in a while you'll see people, but there's so many acres out here that there could probably be several people out walking your dogs and walking their dogs, and you won't even come across anybody. There's a lot of area to cover out here. And since we're in this little area here, I might as well continue rolling, because there's a little abandoned scout camp that was over here as well. This was more modern though. This was like 80s and 90s, I believe. And I think they still do cut the grass over here, but I'm pretty sure they do not use the campsite anymore. This was a scout camp for the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. And you can see they still cut the grass, and they still do have the little fire pits and picnic areas. But I don't believe there hasn't been camping out here in many, many years, as far as I know anyway. You can see some of these old barbecues, these old grills. And then this was one area where they would come down and lay their tents in this little area here. It actually used to go further back that way and further back that way, but they only cut a small area here now just to preserve it. Maybe they're trying to preserve it for future use, I'm not sure. But then over here on the other side, this was another little area where they used to camp over here. You can see that they have some old grills over here as well. And then if you continue west over this little tree ridge right here, on the other side of that is kind of a grass field, and they had yet even like a third little camping area. And I'm not sure what they're ever going to do with these anymore. They've been standing empty like this for many, many years. Just thought I'd show you guys that. So I'll see you guys in a minute. I decided to show you guys one more thing. In this little area right here, where my finger is, and then back behind that little tree line, that's where we just were, where that second campground site was. I'm just a little bit further down the trail, and this trail that I'm on here used to be a gravel road back when I was in high school. So that would probably be about 1990, 91. That's when I got my driver's license. I graduated in 1992. But back in 1990, we used to come back in here if we would ever skip school, which, kids, I do not recommend skipping school, but I did have good grades, so it never affected my grades or anything. So we used to come back here, and we were able to even drive back here at the time. We'd come back here with our girlfriends and just hang out, take walks in the woods and stuff like that. And now you can see that it's a Milwaukee County hiking trail, and they do take good care of this park out here. But there's no evidence at all that this was a gravel trail at one time, but I can verify that it was. Nature, it's so quick how nature can take things over. This area over here used to be some more military buildings at one time. It's all ruins now, obviously. See a lot of old timber. There's some old, almost looks like railroad ties or something. Looks like there's an old sewer that's all covered in now. Not sure what that thing's covering. Let's see. Looks like there's just I don't know, some kind of hole for something. I don't know. And you can see kind of up here that whoever cuts the grass up in here uses this area here as a turnaround, and then they go back and make another pass that way. But the gravel road used to continue on this way a little bit more. And then over back in here is where the 3rd scout camp was, which this is all overgrown. It has not been used in years. But this was all cut out here. It's been many, many years since they used this. It's almost sad to see things, disappear like that. But in a way it's good, because now this is all a nature walk and that. But Boy Scout camps, Girl Scout camps, that really doesn't put a dent into nature, I don't think. It's when they start building condos and golf courses and stuff like that. That's when it ruins the nature. I was going to take you guys back and show you a little natural pond that's back in the area. I apologize for the shaky cam. It's kind of hard to keep everything stable as I'm walking through the woods here. I do film on an iPhone 6, so I have to kind of hold it, pinch it between my fingers. I don't know if you guys can see my shadow here. I just hold the phone. I'll have to wait till I get to a more clearing and then show you guys how I do this. But I do intend on getting some better equipment eventually. I want to get a GoPro, and I want to get a nice digital camera. That way when I take long bike rides and stuff like that, I don't have to hold anything. And okay, there's a little trail that goes back this way, and I'm trying to remember if this is the trail that I take to get to the pond. This is kind of a narrow trail, so I got to go through some thick brush here. For those of you who have stayed with me during the video, I appreciate that. Thank you for watching. I know many of you probably have checked out before now, and then quite a few of you haven't even watched, which that's fine. There's I think I'm in the wrong area, because you can see there's a little fence here, and then there was some kind of barbed wire here at the top. Very old and rusty. And then there's a fence here, and they cut out the chain link of it. And I think beyond this area there was a construction site, Merino construction site at one time, but it's long gone. So we're going to have to go back and find a different way to get to the pond. I'll pause it here and then I'll pick up again when I get to the pond. Okay guys, I'm back. I had to walk a little bit south of where I just was by that chain link fence. Everything's so overgrown it's hard to remember where everything's at back here, but we are now on the right course here to get to the pond. There she is. A little natural spring back in here, a little natural pond. This has been here for years. Not much to it, just a little pond. There used to be, right in this area right here, there used to be a little park bench that sat in front of the pond here, so you can just kind of sit and relax and view the pond, I guess. That's been gone for many years now too. Not much to this, guys. I just wanted to show you. Just a nice little area to view when I'm walking out here with the dog. So, all right, I'll pause it one more time, and then the next time you see me, we'll be down by the lake, and I'll be getting ready to get in my car and go home. So, stay tuned. And I wanted to take a break, so we're taking like a little 2-minute break here. Temperature's rising. It's got to be low 80s right now, and the humidity is very high. So we're gonna go home and get some water for her. I'm gonna have a little iced tea, I think. Might even go on a bike ride later today.
Hello.
Morning.
Friendly?
Oh yeah, she's just a baby.
All right, these two are pretty friendly.
She's very timid.
All behavior, so
Ooh, that's,
leave that little dog alone.
Hi there, sweetie. You're a beautiful
He's gonna be
girl.
bigger than you.
Is that a her or him?
that's a she. It's a
She?
female Weimaraner.
Wiedemeyer, or it's a lab?
Weimaraner.
Okay, all right. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh my gosh, how old is she?
She's 8 months.
She's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
She's 8 months old.
My gosh.
What kind of dog is that right there?
She's
A mix.
she's a mix.
Oh.
She though has red bone coonhound
Oh,
and lab, brown lab.
she's very pretty.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
a
except I
big
tried
girl.
cutting her yesterday and scalped her.
Oh, and this one here must be the boss.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're right. That also is a rescue. They're both rescue.
okay.
She came from one of the hurricanes when she came here. We call her a pocket lab.
Very sweet dogs.
She used to be small, now she's fat.
This is a good place to get exercise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw somebody up on the trail with a truck, so I don't know what's going on there.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
going back and forth
I don't know
now
what the
because
heck's going
things
on
don't
there.
be one. These are going to want to go right on
On the
over
trail
the
over
cliff.
here?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what
Yeah,
those,
hopefully he
that's what
doesn't-
those fields are known for.
No,
Yeah.
so I'm going the other way.
Oh, good.
She's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
She is gorgeous and
Yeah.
such well-tempered.
Yep,
Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
all leg.
Here.
I spend a lot of time with her.
All leg.
Hi,
All leg.
baby.
How old is she?
She's 8 months
3
old.
months, yeah.
Yeah.
Lot of leg
What do you
there.
like about
Wow.
this breed?
You can be
Um,
big, huh?
I like that they're smart and they're loyal, but they're
Okay.
very, very energetic. So you
Okay.
got to walk them quite a bit.
Okay.
And I do spend
All
time with her every day, at least a couple miles we do. So
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
nice place.
if I don't spend a couple miles with her per day, she chews on things. She gets a
Okay.
little restless. So
All right. Okay.
they're very good dogs. They're hunting dogs. I'm not a hunter myself,
Yeah.
but they're smart
Okay.
dogs. They're hunters and stuff like that. But
Okay.
they're good family dogs, you know, too. They're
Yeah.
good around my kids. I have 3 kids,
Do you? Okay.
and they're all
right.
smaller children. She's really good with the kids. So
All right, girls, you guys ready to go?
Oh,
okay, guys, it was
bye.
nice to meet you.
meeting
Thank you.
Beautiful dog. Wow.
Okay, guys, apparently there's a guy back here with a truck. And that. Oh. Excuse me, sorry about that. Started getting sweat in my eye. I don't know if you guys have caught some of my previous Bender Park videos, but I was telling you about these haunted roads back here. These roads are supposed to be haunted, I guess, because there's been a lot of suicides back here. So hopefully there's not some guy over here circling around trying to drive over the cliff. You're not supposed to have motorized vehicles back here, so. Well, anyway, there's the lake again. And maybe I should close this video. It's very long. I can't see anybody sitting watching an hour video of me walking in the woods with the dog, but again, if you have watched the video and you watched it all the way through, thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. If you guys want to leave me any tips or comments or suggestions for ideas that I can do in future videos, I would love to hear. And I guess on that note, I'm going to get up to this little road up here. Then I'll get a view of the lake and then I'll close it out. Starting to get a little bit out of breath. The humidity is kicking my butt right now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you can see my arm, but I'm getting a little bit glossy here. Which, it's good to sweat. It's just it's kind of kicking my butt a little bit right now. And I was gonna go home and take a shower, but I think I'm gonna get on my bicycle and do about 10 or 11 miles. Not gonna take the what is it, the Oak Leaf Trail. I'm not gonna take that one. I'm just gonna take the Racine Trail and then head through the city of Racine and then turn around and come back. I think it's 11 miles total trip, which is not very much, but it's enough to get some calories burned off, get some sun, get a little sweat going. I would like to lose 16 pounds, 16 more, or 14 more. I'm sorry, I lost 16 total. I lost so far. I'd like to lose 14 more for my goal that I set for myself at the beginning of summer. More than halfway there already. Wanted to lose 30 pounds by September, so it's coming up pretty quick. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach my goal, but I'm going to try. I did set it kind of high purposely, so it would give me something a little bit harder to work at. Here's the very end of the famous Fitzsimmons Road here in Caledonia, Milwaukee. And there's the beautiful Lady, Lake Michigan. Give you guys a little scan here of the lake. Then I'm gonna head back, guys. There's a hiker coming up the hill over here. They got a backpack full of some stuff. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For me and for Hannah, we would like to wish you guys a good Sunday and have a nice week ahead of you. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you very much for watching and take care, guys.